Hey, thanks for the like.
What's up, guys? What's going on? What's happening? Jump back into it, man. Let's get into the story. So, fantastic news. I don't know if anybody has heard. If you've been watching my streams, I've been talking about this game that I've been waiting to come out. It's called Gray Zone Warfare. So they gave this, a bunch of keys to a bunch of streamers, and they were streaming it for like a week. I was paying attention to it all. The game just looks amazing. I haven't really heard anything bad about it, and the few things that they were complaining about, they fixed like the day they complained about it, and while they were doing the test. It's releasing tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to hold off as best I can because I don't like buying games when they first come out. I've learned my lesson on doing that. So, but we're gonna keep an eye on it, right? Because that's a game that just looks amazing. Like the game looks fun as hell. I mean, it's a looter shooter, infill, exfil, PvE, PvP, both scenarios you could play if you wanted to. Game looks great. If anybody's not been paying attention to it, it's on Steam. Go type it in on YouTube, man. Watch some videos. It looks dope. So that's definitely going to be in our future as well. All right, so let's keep going. Figure out where we were at. I don't even know what the hell we were doing. Man. Last day of vacation. Go back to work tomorrow. That sucks. That's like the worst feeling, knowing that like you got to go back to work tomorrow. Because then like the whole day you're off, you dwell on having to go back to work. You're like, oh god, it's gonna be so fucking terrible. So you don't even really get to enjoy your last day off because you're already stressed about going to work. Maybe it's just me, but that's how it is.
Eyes up here, sister.
Okay, what are we doing? Bring the map up. There we go. Okay, Machine Strike Beginner? What is this? Okay. The area I can't get into? Is there a door here? Like, what, like? Is it down here? Is there a way to get in? There we go. Okay.
Aloy.
Play Machine Strike. Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. We'll fix the forge.
Looked like she was gonna spit it back in the cup. Like, yeah, this is great.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway.
Wow, she's a bit of a bitch,
Right
huh?
now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall.
She's a mean drunk.
All this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Ulvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
What the?
Damn Karja slavers.
That was weird, huh?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvind?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Tolland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvind.
Around here, everything's about Ulvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
I mean, that's smart.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated.
First one in, he got his hands dirty in there.
Don't need Tolland making it rougher.
Petra said Tolland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where were we? Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that taking another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh.
That's funny.
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Hell yeah!
I was scrolling when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Hell yeah!
How's the hunting and gathering going, Red?
I think I have some of that already.
What can I do for you?
Remind me, what do you need to make a...
You want me to
Fang, and don't forget the truck.
keep it to yourself.
Okay.
I'll be on my way.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, we're doing that. I want that. I want that weapon. Gather mount, charger mount strike, and then what's a bigger boom horn? Okay, cool. All right, so let's go to this one first, and then we'll get the other one. I got arrows and everything. Yep. All right.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
Damn it. Stay still.
That
I like how that thing, like, literally turned as I'm fucking moving. That was kind of a little bullshit.
I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
Bang horns up here. Don't forget, we still need, I think, a rabbit's bone and shit. Like, we need that stuff, too, to upgrade our pouches.
Frost would do a lot of damage.
Consider a fanghorn rib.
There's the fang horn. Gonna have to take it down.
There goes the pace.
What are you doing? Like, why is it... Okay, heal. Are you, like, how... Dude. Okay. Alright, get the fuck up. Okay. Hit the motherfucker. I'm trying to do a critical strike hit that entire time, and
Should be able to harvest the twig. Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, to see
I like how,
theirs.
like, I'm like in the middle of fighting that thing, and I go into the water. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's pick that up.
You're welcome, Outlander.
You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
You goddamn right.
Outstanding. I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we
That
go.
and violence.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh,
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
ba-boom!
Spike throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long range. Due to their long buildup, they have a slow rate of fire that cannot be used while jumping or crouching. Spikes must be thrown at full draw in order to penetrate armor. Okay. Alright, well, let's, equip that to... Wow, you got a lot of room to add shit, which is kind of cool. Oh wait, I got this. Oh, we could go. What was that? Upgrade our armor, wasn't it? To the last thing that we needed. Skills. We need 5. We got 2. Okay, so let's. Got that, we got that. What's this one? Deal more damage, light and heavy attacks. Okay. How about this? Deal more damage with resonator blast. First strike an enemy with a melee attack to build up energy in your spear. Then when fully charged, tap RT to energize your target. Finally, switch to bow and shoot the energy on the target to deal a large amount of damage. Let's go for the melee. And then we'll get this one. Okay. Do this one. Let's go do the armor because we got that part. So let's go do that because I remember that one piece is what we needed to do something. I forgot, it's either the armor or a weapon. I can't remember. I want to say it's armor. We needed that jewel that we just got to do the armor. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. While we're here, also we'll check. No, it's not it. It's this here. All right, so. Weapon upgrades. Outfit upgrades. That was it. No, we got all 3. Okay, so then it was the weapon or? Yeah, okay, cool. Very cool. So now we got that all decked out. That's all decked out. Let's upgrade this thing, can we? I don't have enough metal shards. Okay, all right. We upgrade anything here yet? I need shards. That's what I need. I don't have enough shards. Let's open stash. Stock anything we need. This guy had cool armor, but he was out of stock. This one here. He's out of stock on that one. And this one was pretty cool too. These two are the ones. I don't like that one. I'm not a fan. I like this one. I like that headpiece. Plus, look at the feet. The feet are like claws. It's dope looking. Of course, it's out of stock, right? The one that we like.
Fight well.
All right, so we got that. We don't need that. Need to go this here. Twilight Path. Talk to Poland. Okay.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Carja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
Dude's a bit of a dick, huh? Okay. Oh, sorry. I almost, yeah, my bad. All right. Go to the Twilight. Okay.
Come on over here.
Care about any of that. What's... Oh, man. Did we climb this rock or no? Do you see anything highlighted? I don't. We might have to go around. Go up farther.
Something's up.
Be welcome, Outlander.
I'm not going the right way. We basically gotta go down and around. I was hoping we could climb the wall, but I don't see nothing. I also feel like we should kill these things just to get some metal shards because we don't have a lot.
Broke it off.
Okay, we got some metal shards. Isn't there another thing? Yeah, right there.
No, that's not her. Can't be.
Dead bristleback.
Wow, what a
waterfalls.
shot that was, huh?
What's it doing back here? Acid will eat right through that now.
What am I fucking stuck on, man? Come on.
Another dead bristleback? An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
Let's try this thing, huh? Ooh. I like those things. Those things are dope.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Anything up here? Just this. Okay.
That could give me an edge in the fight. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the line runs pretty far back. There's a blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
Charcoal smudge record written in rough hand. So you can blow those up, but I'm wondering how. I shot the one with one of those exploding arrows and it didn't do anything.
And bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too.
Nothing. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's what those things are for. That's kind of dope. So you shoot these things and use them as stealth as you're secretly going, and you can just refresh them over and over. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Can I drop down here? Yeah. Do that.
Back down there? Cart tracks must have given way under it.
Yeah, but how do I access over there? That's what I want to know. Now it wants me to go up there. All right. Keep following the trail then, right? Oh.
Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
More machines on their way.
Get to safety! I'll handle the rest!
Go, Lakasha! I'll help the Nora!
There it goes!
You know, even if you kill these machines, them Shadow Karja ain't gonna be safe.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
Guess the show's over.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. No! Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
She's like, I hope. Please, God.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and—
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure. But shelter looks like a more pressing concern. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Osram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible,
Probably dead.
I suppose.
Probably laying up there right now, just dead as a doornail. You know what I
The
mean?
trail up to the tower's falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Or like she'll get to the bottom of the cliff and he's just laying there because he fell. Alright. We're gonna go and try to find this idiot. Where are we going? Time. There's a ladder. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm guessing I could go this way because it's showing me a route.
Part of the ladder. Lakasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here. I'll make an interesting color for my armor. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
A against the surface, then tap B to wall jump. Okay. Here now, here we go.
Okay, now how to climb higher. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up. Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side. That's a lot of blood. Savohar's? Must have hurt himself pretty bad getting over the bridge. It's not looking good. Looks like he... There's the Stormbird. Getting closer.
Game is awesome. I dig it. Money well spent.
Machines.
Okay, so we're gonna hit him with this because this thing is dope as shit. It's like a lawn dart.
Or take them out.
Oh, got it right in the tail. Boom! Okay, look. Look at me. Hold that. Oh, dude, I hit it right in the fucking face. He's probably like, ow. See if I can hit this in the... You gotta aim up just a tad, basically. See if I can hit it run. Oh, I just missed it. Here you go, hold this. Yo! Here you go. Where are you going? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Come here.
Gotta get more ammo.
The other one running up here? Yeah, there he is. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Huh? Yee! Take anything you got. Yeah, let's get down here and get the rest of these fuckers. Ooh, thought you were coming after me. Gotcha. Okay.
Hit the mark.
These things crack me up, man. They're like salamanders. That's what they remind me of. I said that last time we played them. That's just what they remind me of, is like these little fucking slimy bastards. That wasn't too bad, huh? Down here, get some arrows. Health. Get this trash heap. Okay. Oh, there's this. Nice, nice, nice. Full health. Okay. Well, it's back this way, but let's check over here. Never hurts to look around. Anything over here? See anything? You know, that's the way to get down. Okay, cool. All right.
There's Sabohar. In pretty bad shape.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide.
Time to go, buddy.
The true sun.
What are you gonna sleep? What is he gonna sleep?
It must be Sabohar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide.
Come on, man.
No. No.
Wasting precious water for nothing.
Vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention.
She's like, listen, you idiot!
I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. All part of the ritual.
Dude, snap, just slap him. I mean,
People are
one
running
good
out of time.
time, you think?
Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
He's not even looking, he can't even look at it. Dude's dehydrated. He looks like he's 70, right?
At the beacon. I just need to see the twilight path. people will find their home.
Listen, Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Savar.
The last rays of Eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so.
Ugh, man. Fought my back, I couldn't
What
reach.
do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. And salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think
Dude's fucking delusional, man.
you can't heal it with prayer.
He's losing it.
Will provide. And I will not lose faith.
You have a new follower.
I'd be more concerned about losing blood.
Hey, Sophia. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you.
Your
Hope you're
people
enjoying the game. Do you like this game?
They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way.
What's up, Sophia? How are you?
I think you've been staring at your salvation.
I'm good. I'm good. How's everything with you?
Gotta get over to that Stormbird.
All right,
Grab
this
the power
this dude's completely delusional. So let's figure out how to get over here, huh? I don't know if we could jump that. I don't see any other way. Hey, Zeus? Hola, man. How's it going? Okay, I don't see... You think we can make that? I mean, we have to, because it's the only other way across. How's this game so far? Dude, I'm loving it, Sophia. I played the first one, and we just beat the first one, and we just started this. This is part 2. I streamed the first part of it yesterday, and this is part 2. I'm enjoying it so far. Definitely, like, better upgrades. Okay, cool. We did make it. I didn't think we were going to make that.
A Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below.
Okay.
His answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
Have you played these games, Sophia? They're PlayStation games, so if you, I mean, but I'm on PC. They actually were available on Steam. Both of them came out, and I was like, well, I'll check it out. It seemed to get good reviews, and a lot of people like playing it, so, I mean, it can't be all that bad, I guess. Have you tried DBD? Dead by Daylight? I have not. I have not. I have not played Dead by Daylight. I heard it was good. Just never played it. Alright, let's see if we could, Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's get over here. Alright, let's check over here. It's always good to explore. You always get random shit. Be a chest laying over here or something. Oh, see, look at that. Called it. We need shards like crazy. What else is down here? Anything? Well, I don't want to climb all the way down there. Have you tried Palia? I've never heard of that. Never heard of Palia. What? I don't. Not a. Never heard of it. Okay, so let's go up.
The officer that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland.
Oh, where are you going?
Here before he comes back.
Jesus Christ. Almost fell off the cliff because the thing he just wanted to. Pally is a new MMORPG. You could do many things in it, like cooking, fishing, farming. I think I did hear about it and I know a lot of people played it. I haven't checked it out. Oh, gather signal lenses. There you go.
Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
Okay, alright.
Sabahar? How you holding up? I need to get back over there.
Okay, come on. Is he dead? Pally is a very nice game. Is that the game that was called Pal World? Is that the one you were talking about?
Best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe.
So then now how is she going to convince the rest of the crew to leave? Because what makes her think they're going to go down there? She's going to go down there and they're going to believe him. Oh yeah, I got up there. He's dead. They're going to be like, no, he's not. You're just saying that. Like, you know what I mean? All right, is there a faster way down? I don't have to... Maybe? Maybe this way?
Take this to a dyer later.
Yep, here we go. Go down. There we go. Keep going. Pal World is the other game. Oh, okay. Go down. There we go. You go, I'm guessing this way since it's the only other way. Maybe this isn't the way down? Like... Oh yeah, this is the way down, right here. What is your streaming schedule? I really don't have a schedule, to be honest with you. I just, usually later on in the afternoons, like 7, 8 o'clock is when I try to go on, like after the wife and the kids go to bed and stuff like that. You know, because I don't do this full time. I do this as a hobby. So it's random, it's sporadic, you know. But I do go live on like every platform. So I'm on, well, not every. I was on Kick, but I don't like Kick. Because I just, all I got on Kick was ads. Like I got people constantly spamming me like, hey, give me money and I'll get you 1,000 followers. So like I stopped streaming on there. But I am on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So, and I stream to TikTok every once in a while too. But my last stream, I got banned for hate speech, which this is how I play every time. So I constantly get banned on TikTok, constantly.
Ain't it just like the cards to make things harder than they have to be?
Which is wild because you watch some of these people playing on Call of Duty and they're dropping the F-bomb like every other word. I say it and then I get hate speech and then I get, like, they canceled my live stream like mid-stream. I mean, I was able to stay live on everything else, but they like shut TikTok off on me like midstream. It was crazy. I'm able to go back live today after 4:30.
You sure you want to do that, Tolland? You know who I am. What makes you think a single Oseram lunkhead can take me down?
I've got 4 guys. Huh? Ah, blast it. Okay, you win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to chain scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savohar must make these decisions.
No.
Can we connect it to Discord?
I'm sorry, Lakasha.
Yeah, I have a Discord. I'm not in there right now, though.
He's gone. I know it's hard. But your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
Alright, well, I mean, that was easy, huh? Okay. Now let's raid them. Steal all their shit. Okay, get the fire. There we go. Okay, anything else? I don't think. Some health, we'll take that. Alright. What was the next thing? What was the other side quest? This here. Bristleback. Examine the note. I did that already, I thought. Did we do that? Where we did that? Yeah, we found the note. It was on that barrel. Why is it telling me to do it? That's weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know, we'll go back and do it again. It doesn't matter. Not that big of a deal. We'll kill these things up here as well, and then just get some more shards. Because we need more money to upgrade our shit.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Come on, just come back up, because that's all you're gonna do. You go down in the one hole and you come up the same hole. It's like, what's the point? Some ammo. I like how that arrow just disappeared. Oh, where's he at? Oh, there he is, there he is. Get back, get back, get back. Here we go, come on. Craft more arrows on the fly here. Here we go, go up, go up. Triple strike. Did it kill it? Yeah, okay, okay. Where's the last one? Right here. Alright, they're running. I have sent a friend request. I'll kindly accept it. Yeah, I'll accept it for sure. Just whenever I get done playing here. Where we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go.
Time to follow up.
Where's the other one? Nice. Go, go, go. There we go. Oh. Dude. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. Let's go get This. More arrows. Heal. Examine the note. Like, we already did that. The note was down here in the pit.
It's addressed to Olvend. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Someone must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. The note mentioned a Karja named Javad. I think he's the one who wanted to talk to me in Chainscrape's tavern. But he might be interested to hear this.
Okay. That's where I'm at. Where does it want me to go? Back here. So let's hit this. Okay, where am I going? Up. In here.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Olvend's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
Maybe not for long. I found a trail of trampled bristlebacks out in the quarry. Led right to a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. What is this concession decree that Ulvend wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. So I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
I need to go.
Of course.
Find the source of the bristlebacks in Barren Light. Okay.
You know what we need? Proper survey.
Okay. So there's nothing on the map to show me where to go for it. Okay, so let's do the main one then. Variety charger, it's optional, so let's do that.
You lost or something?
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet, so I don't spook the herd. Machine saw me. Barren light. Last part of the sun to look for the Forbidden West. Carja horn. That means the embassy's starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Ah, Savior. Tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Ah, well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Yeah, so we could sell this shit. This. Keep all that. What is this? Purchasing.
Many thanks. Come back anytime.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Soldier.
Savior! Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Larovic's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it was the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count.
He's like, yeah, don't count on it.
Aloy.
Lighten up, Pai. You've got a thick wall.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The The work stoppage and change crate nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
He just walks away from him as he started. Great.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate needs shield, so that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parlay or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
I like that blade.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Not really.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind in the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me.
Sounds familiar.
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
You're not gonna make it.
don't have a shot! What happened? Can you see?
They're all dead.
It's just
all
us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
You've got no mount now! Go in! They can't take us!
What the fuck? You see how far he like lunged? Like that was kind of.
He's gotta help them! Another one falls! It's moving!
Ooh. Damn.
Just you and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse!
What am I fucking stuck on? Like.
Get to cover and heal! That hit her! No!
What the fuck is hitting me?
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief,
Grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Go! Go! But are you stuck on every goddamn thing in there? Fucking retard.
There! Now's my chance! Give it up! Shield regenerated. Gotta get through that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. That definitely helps. You're not stopping me. He's exposed. Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
What's her name? That's Vivica A. Fox, ain't it? I can tell. That's cool that they got her in this. Is it Vivica A. Fox or is that Sarah? Oh man, hold on, I gotta look.
Get him to the camp.
No, it's not Vivica Fox. It's shit. What's her name?
Make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron.
Angela Bassett. That's who it
now.
is. That's cool.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
That's dope.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why...
Why does this get...
So. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then the Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Sounds like me.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe. even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an...
Have to get up. Okay. All right. Jesus.
Awesome crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As the cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went...
All right.
fighting.
I think I'm gonna end this
As
after
for the
this.
sun priest,
The wife is just gonna
no one deserves
keep
to go
asking me
out
to
that
do
way.
shit, so there's no point.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash.
So while hold X while in the air to deploy it and glide. Very cool. Looking forward to using that for sure.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Pick that up now.
The woman who led the ambush, Regala. A lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
Silence.
Yep.
What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Well, I'm sure he's got a good reason.
The shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Alright, let's add coils to our weapons. Edit coils. Okay, which one do we want? Increases damage against knockdown enemies. Increases the ability to stagger and knock down enemies with impact or explosive damage. Increases damage dealt when using overdraw with a weapon. Put that on that. I put a cooldown on that for whatever reason. Concentration. Okay, cool. Cool.
It worked! Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now. It's taking over land out here, too. Must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Our armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Roof, come on!
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy. Aloy.
I'm working on it.
Good call.
Any news on those shell walkers?
I'll get them, don't worry.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I should get going.
Well, where's the shell walkers? Like, it's not showing me where... It's just showing me him.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. A lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. Oh, I hate stepping through this stuff.
So does this hurt me too? Yeah.
few days later, for sure. I'm still getting a signal from my focus. Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
What the fuck was that? I feel like I'm getting fucked up from a lot of shit that I can't, like, see or, like, I don't know if it's...
I'm ready.
Why can't I use this? like...
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tallneck easily enough. That must be Plainsong. The Otaru tribe's home.
So basically, I can't do anything until I get onto this tall neck.
Power generator. Next door. I've been made.
Hey, Rio the Gaming, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. Okay. Hit it.
Those legs look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way.
Right. I don't like how I can't upgrade my shit on the fly like I was able to in the last one. It kind of sucks.
Console. No power though. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can lift. I can figure out a way to turn the power back on. I'll be able to move things around and find a way up.
So how do I turn the power on? Power terminal connected to a satellite dish. Okay. How do I turn the shit back on? Gotta be something else that I could climb, maybe? Could I shoot this thing? Could I? fucking hate shit like this. This shit drives me nuts. Like, I don't... Like, I don't know where else to fucking go here. I can't go anywhere up on this end, but it doesn't give me an option to go anywhere else at all. Didn't know that was an option to lower the ladder. I was looking for a way to shoot it.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found over there. Let's see what this thing does. High enough to reach the tarmac. I untangled the dish. Higher. Nice.
Cool.
I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just the right spot. Looks like I'm ready to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right.
So you gotta run and glide. Alright. Dude, if I would have missed that, I'd have been so pissed. Where are you fucking going? Up, dumbass.
There we go.
Cool. So let's go back. Let's hit these. I don't have to hit. See, that's kind of cool. I don't have to go and activate the fires because I didn't activate any in here, and I'm fast travel. I can't fast travel because I haven't noticed it yet. But all these up here, I can fast travel to. So that's kind of cool. There's the barrier for the rebel camp. I feel like we should just go and find all the tall necks and just unlock everything in the map. What do you guys think? I think I should do that. That's what I did the last game.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room. No taro shrine. Sure is. I think that's one of the Otaru lab gods. What's it doing here? If I can reach its core, I should get enough data to blow some new machines.
And
Match that wreckage. Did we install Hades on another Titan? I bet a dyer would be interested in this.
this thing's gonna be cool because you could jump off everything and just fucking glide. It makes it so much easier. Definitely want to stay away from enemies in here because I'm not nearly strong enough to probably fight anything over here.
I mean, it would work well on armor.
I like this feature. This is probably one of the coolest features from the first one. Can't enter this location?
This note was left by an Osram. Delving at it down. Sounds like someone I know. It says he's moving on. Huh. I wonder where to. This door needs some kind of code to open. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do now. Bunch of Osram supplies. A dead end.
Vertical shock traps are now available to craft and place. These special traps can damage flying targets as well as enemies on the ground and will stun vulnerable targets and shock. That's kind of cool. So you could actually hit flying enemies above you if you let them. If so, plant that, basically lure them over there, and then let that fucking thing hit them. That's kind of sweet. Because it would save your ammo. You know what I mean? Instead of just...
Is this easy?
Like, I'm not going anywhere near this. Oh, that's why. I need a code to get to it. Okay. So I need a code to get through the door to get to the other side to get to the... Okay. So we gotta stay in... That's basically how they lock the sections down. Which makes... Okay, which makes sense. I can't just go all the way across the map and do it. Well then, like... all this fog of war shit, does this... So that fast travel is locked. About the next closest one. This one? Can I go there? Okay.
Very strong color in this.
Can I not get out of the fucking water, dude? Like... Go, dude, what are you fucking doing? Jump. God, bro.
Getting somewhere.
This only being able to hold 20 arrows sucks. Considering, like, the last game I was able to hold, like, 60. Like... You can use... Okay. I can't see shit.
A lot to exploit over there. Wonder what I could find.
Doesn't look like I could find anything.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? My device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first. Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
The one thing I liked about the last one is you could just hold A one time and it would just circle until you stop. This one you gotta like back out, hit A again. I mean, it's just the quality of life things that are just different in the game from the first to the last one that I've noticed so far. Okay, so quest, follow the orb's trail. So that's...
Well, I better see where this trail leads. My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon. The signal's coming from somewhere below ground.
I don't have the oxygen to do this level. Like, I don't have an like... Like, I can't even go down there, so what the fuck am I doing? Follow the orb's trail. Like... I can't. Like...
My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon. The signal's coming from somewhere below ground.
I don't have the health to do this. Like, how do they expect me to do this part of the... Like, I don't have the health to go down... Like, I don't have the oxygen to go down there and do it. Like, I can't. Oh my god, you dumb... Go. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't do this mission. Because I don't... How do I upgrade my oxygen? Like, how do I, like... Like, this is the main mission, and I can't even fucking do it. Like, what's the point? Like, how much... Like, I can't hold my breath long enough to even get to the door. And then when I get down there, it doesn't give me an option to do anything. So what the fuck are we doing? Where are these rocks at that I could pry? Just fucking die, dude. Like, this is fucking dumb. This is pissing me the fuck off. Like, how are you gonna, like, give me the main mission to do and not give me the ability to be able to do it? Fuck, bro. Like, is there something else I could fucking do? And then then not only that, but then you have animals that are trying to kill you underwater, but that I have no means of being able to fight them underwater. Like, why even give me the ability to be completely defenseless against anything underwater if you're not going to give me a melee attack? Like, I can't do anything. I can't melee, I can't swing at nothing, I can't do anything. That's stupid. The water shit was stupid in the first one, and it's even worse in this one now, because now I got underwater missions that I gotta do that I can't hold my breath to be able to do. And I can't pulse this to see anything. I gotta literally stop and bring this thing up to even see anything. Fucking stupid. Okay, dive, dumb bitch. Just the rocks? Where are the rocks? Go down more. Oh my god, dude. Then you can't even control her under here. Like right now, I'm trying to go up, and she will not go up. And now I'm being attacked by fucking animals that I can't fight or do anything with. Like, I'm completely defenseless. No fucking melee, no nothing. You're stuck. I'm just stuck getting fucking attacked.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply. Quiet breaths now.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this?
Why
far
can't
west?
I? And this is
No
dumb.
matter, no matter. I can. You stocked up for the wild.
So why can't I save? Why can't I act? Dude, why is this doing this? Why does some campfires don't let me? Like, I don't understand that. Like, oh, now it worked. Dude, what the fuck is going on? I gotta figure out something to be able to hold my breath longer. There's got to be something, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this mission in here with the way I'm able to hold my breath now. I just can't. You can't. As soon as you get halfway down there, it says go back up for air. Like, instantly. And then trying to control her in here is a fucking nightmare. Like, look, I'm already out of air. Like... Like, bro, I look at her, I can't fucking move her! Is it this? Look, like right now, I can't get her to go up. Dude, I gotta look this up. I gotta look up how to find health. Or fucking how to hold my breath. How to get underwater breathing. Yes. How do I get that? If I could get that now, I want it. I want to go get it. So I gotta complete a fucking story quest that I... But how do you get to the fucking story quest if I can't do the story quest that I'm trying to do right fucking now? I can't even fucking do this mission. And I have nothing else to do. Like, this is the main fucking quest that I gotta... Like, how the... Like...
Spotted.
Like, I see nowhere to be able to, like, try anything or do anything. Dude, this fucking water shit sucks dick. Like, look at her. She's half underwater, half trying, and I'm not diving. Like, she's just doing whatever the fuck she wants. Holy shit. How do I activate that quest?
Big Dan here.
Just gotta keep low and quiet.
I don't have that thing, do I? Yeah, I don't have that.
And create new passageways through walls. Any previously blocked pathway. Side in. Once you have it, you'll be able to explore sunken depths and never have to worry
Okay,
about
you're not. How do I get underwater?
the healer. Like sniper rifle. Got his feet.
So where the fuck is he at?
Those lights were built for leaving. And
So I can't even get over there to get the quest line. That makes absolutely no sense. So for me to be able to get this rebreather, I gotta get to this side of the map. Which looks like I can't get to because I need to have the code to get through here, to get through the door, to get to this thing. But the mission for that is here. But the main mission that I'm stuck on doing now is in here that I can't get to because I can't hold my breath. Because I need the part that's over here that I can't get to because I gotta get through the door with a code I don't have. Like, this is kind of fucking stupid. I think I'm done for the day. Yeah, like, I'll figure out. Alright, guys. Later.